this is when those two cars in the front are getting out there, and the guys have a chance to gain some momentum on them as this pack catches them.
They can't do this for 10 laps.
Erik Jones around. Back across the field. The big one, part 2 at Daytona.
Yeah, they can't do this.
A horrific crash for Kyle Busch, who slid through the infield grass and went head-on into the inside wall. And he is climbing from that car, and that is an unbelievable sight. Wow.
I mean, he hit that wall head on. It looked like he never even slowed down.
Oh.
And that's a...
There's Samantha. She probably does not know that he's getting out of the car. But that is a great sign. And you saw her say thank you, and perhaps one of our cameramen sharing the news with her. Wow.
Fast car all day long. J.J. Yaley tore up. Chase Elliott, our defending series champion. There's where it started. I don't know how it started, but we saw that 20 car of Erik Jones go around first.
Brian Scott in that top 10 part of the mix. He also got damage.
And Erik Jones went across the start-finish line in 3rd spot that lap and turned just as they exited the tri-oval.
I just looked up late and caught a glimpse of Kyle sliding through the grass, and you see Kyle here being tended to by medical officials. And he is alert and obviously talking, and that's a great sign. But it's got to be an incredibly helpless feeling as a driver when you're sliding through the grass like that, and knowing there's not much you can do at that stage.
Well, and for us, we've been lucky as competitors to see this sport evolve with the safety. And when you hit one of those concrete walls and you've been hitting these safer barriers, you have no idea the difference in what it feels like. And when you hit them head on like that, it is a violent impact.
So one more time at what happened.
Kyle is pushing Erik Jones, or behind Jones. Looks like there might have been some contact there.
And there you see Kyle, top of your screen. And now we'll go from our blimp view, and there you see Kyle and Erik racing together, and just follow that 54 car after the contact with the white 20.
Like there was some contact there, and Kyle bumps into Larson, and it turns him to the left. Elliott Sadler hit there by Brendan Gaughan.
And there's the 54. You saw the impact. And we go on board with Bubba Wallace.
Check up, check up, check up, check up. Down, 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 down. Keep rolling hard, keep rolling hard. We're in it, we're in it, we're in it.
Chase Elliott already beat up from an earlier accident. Had a front row seat as well.
20 going to go in the middle. Be a big right behind you, 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 big right behind you. Caution. We're fine. We're fine.
I think looked like he thought he had it cleared, and just from the side.
Come on, keep coming low, they're coming down, one coming down, keep it back high, out on the track is clear, keep coming there, track is clear.
Saw the 14 of Kel Conley just tried to avoid the crash, and when he turned left, hit Chase Elliott. Dale Jr. working his way through.
Half up now, one back high with you, 3 top, keep coming top, keep coming, you're clear, back it down.
What about that?
Never lifted.
Into the wall. Never let off the gas. He and Ty Dillon slide right through. Great job by Eric Almirola. You can see both of them into the wall, but they were able to slip through. As was Austin Dillon. What a great move by Austin to miss the crash.
And lost in all of this, you saw Dale Jr., how he laid back, didn't get involved, didn't get any damage. He's the first car one lap down. He's going to get the free pass, be back on the lead lap, and there will only be a handful of cars on the lead lap when we go back green.
Yeah, and that whole wreck started just because, the cars were light in the tri-oval. Kyle was pushing the 20 car, doing what he tried to do to advance forward. And you see that 20 car just get a little bit loose, and Kyle was still right there on his bumper. And when he started swerving around, that car just shot that car out of control.
You've said it several times today, both of you. Explain what it means when the car is light.
Well, that car is light right there as Kyle's pushing him. So Eric's trying to just let it have its head and go as straight as possible through the tri-oval. And then they become not centered anymore. And as Eric starts to come back down the racetrack to try to get back in line, it just spins the car out. Yeah, that is a huge hit for that 54 car, and it looks like that something broke, but nothing.